Good morning. Thanks for waking up with Chris and Allie on CBS Austin this morning. You all right?
Is your jacket fixed?
It's the shirt that just bunches up all the time. I don't know what to do for that. Anyway, thanks for waking up with us. I'm Chris Saldaña. George, what grade are you in?
In
Fourth grade. What school do you go to?
Lake Point Elementary.
Tell all your friends hi at Lake Point Elementary. Say good morning.
Good morning.
Breaking news.
And that breaking news we continue to follow for you at this hour. Police on the scene investigating a deadly shooting off Palmer Lane, just east of Metric. CBS Austin's Christian Flores at the Heights on Palmer apartment complex where this all happened. Hey, Raven, let's chat with you for a bit before we let you go. So just to give our viewers an idea of where you're at, who may not be familiar with Llano County or Llano. So across that bridge from where you're at, is that the city of Llano? Is that the town of Llano? As you're waking up this morning, police work to find who's behind 3 package explosions in less than 2 weeks. The blasts have left 2 people dead, 2 others hurt. And 2 of those explosions happened yesterday. We want to show you where the first one happened a few days ago. This is where that video was taken from this location, March 2nd on Haverford Drive in Northeast Austin. And Monday morning at about 6:44, that is where the second explosion was reported to police about 11 miles away on Old Fort Hill Drive in East Austin. And yesterday afternoon, hours after that call came in, a third explosion. That happened on Galindo Drive. It's about 12 miles away from the first explosion. 6:32 right now. If you are just waking up, you're waking up to some breaking news. Austin Police Chief Brian Mantley there addressing the media about an hour ago. The serial bomber has killed himself in what appears to be a self-detonated device.
All right, there.
Bridge has just collapsed. Sophia, sorry, this bridge just collapsed. This is right now in Llano County, FM 2900 bridge. Melanie Barden live on location. She is safe. So that is our first priority. Melanie is safe with our photojournalist Leslie Ulrich. This was a concern. Melanie, are you there?
Get back, get back.
All right, Melanie, are you okay? I know Melanie's getting back. That water is getting up a bit, so we're going to let them get
Chris,
in place.
we're okay right now. A lot of people.
Go ahead.
Chris, we're okay. A lot of people right now running back because some of that water did rush up a little further on shore.
Let's get you to a safe spot. I need you to get in a safe spot because I can hear people behind you. Get into a safe spot. There's just chunks of that bridge making their way. You can just see what it is doing now, the impact there. Are you okay there, Mel? I want you to be safe.
Oh, Chris, yeah, Chris, we are safe.
Let's zoom in again, Mel. Let's zoom in. If we could get Leslie to zoom in again, because there you can see the impact of the water now. Once that bridge collapsed, let's go in towards a little bit. There it is. That is where the center of that bridge once was. And Melanie has been using this structure. It looks like a dollhouse now. She's been using that as a guide for her to let her know when it was going to get too high for her. Obviously, that water getting higher and higher, but it is just now a raging river. It's been a raging river. It is just added to that since that collapse of the bridge. And let's zoom in right there. We could zoom in, Leslie. Our photojournalist, Leslie Ulrich, doing a fantastic job for us. It just looks like a piece of puzzle. Some more of chunks of just making their way down the river there. Nothing is able to withstand the force of this water this morning. It looks like we're covering a hurricane, but this is a river. This is the Llano River that is causing all of this destruction this morning. People have still been asked to evacuate. We're now waiting to see what the rescues are in place because you can only imagine the rescues are going to increase. And that is that home or that small little structure that Melanie has been keeping an eye on. We do want to make it clear. Melanie is safe. Our crew is safe. They are on high ground. That is our first priority. They are bringing us these live images following the safety protocols that we follow here at CBS Austin. If we could zoom in once again, if you're just joining us to show you just how intense that water was, there was once a bridge there. You see some of the infrastructure that is now gone. It looks like that water is now even raging faster than what it was, believe it or not. This started about 5 o'clock this morning. And about an hour ago is when somebody from the LCRA DPS let Melanie know their concern was this bridge because there was a concern possibly of a crack in the structure. And maybe now, 30, 45 minutes, it's gone. You just can't get enough of this right here because hours ago, there was a bridge there. Can we get that video, Excelsior? Can we show the viewer what was there? All right, let's show the viewer what we were looking at hours ago. This was possibly 7 o'clock, right after 7 o'clock. This was the bridge intact. I would say maybe at 6:30, 6:15, Melanie Barden and our photojournalist, Leslie Ulrich, they drove across that bridge with the help of first responders. They were able to cross. So look at this picture right here, folks. Come to your screen. This is what the bridge looked like. And let's take a live picture right now of what the bridge is. It is gone. It is collapsed. Part of that bridge is continuing to collapse. I'm getting word from our producer, more and more of that structure now coming down. If we could have Leslie maybe pan out just a bit, because if we're getting word of more of it is collapsing, I want to see if we can get more of the collapse that is happening as it happens, as that water just rushes through. And you can see part into that, towards the right of your screen in that tree, there's a boat that is stuck somewhere along that bridge and somewhere along the debris. But more and more, that structure is starting to just crumble and be no match for the raging water. So let's set this all up. If you were just joining us, how this happened. At about 2 o'clock this morning, police were responding to some sort of chases. That's what we got. That's the information we had on I-35 at Old Settlers. I-35 north and southbound were closed. Northbound reopened. Our Jordan Bonke was on location there. We went to him live, and that's when he told us, listen, there's helicopters, there's drones, there's a heavy police presence, but I'm being told they're moving northbound to 35. That is when he moved, and we want to take that live picture right now to show you where this ended. There's a hotel in that area, and you can see there's federal agents there as well. It was a Red Roof Inn, I believe, is the whole name of the hotel, where police tell us that, there it is right there to the right of your screen, that is where they saw this suspect, a 24-year-old white male, as officers waited to approach him. They were waiting for more tactical members and SWAT members before they did approach him. That's when he left the hotel. Get right to our Jordan Bonke. Jordan, you have been at this location in Round Rock where we're taking those live images since about 2 o'clock this morning, and you were there when we did get confirmation that that serial bomber killed himself. Good morning. What do you have for us?